Timi, this is 24 million to mid oil. Nígbà tí mo ṣe document eléyìí tó fẹ́ mi. Then nígbà tó do, this is lawyer fee. This is another 4 million.
24 to claim pé òun fi ṣe ó fún nílẹ̀ 4 hectares. Inú document wo ló ń process tó fi do 24 million naira. It was the money that he paid as a balance to that 60 million naira. The first thing he paid, he told me that he sent 36 million naira. 36 minus 60, you have 24. The 24 balance, that was the check he gave to that woman. That he not claimed that it was the payment that he paid to that woman as his own paper processing. Níbi tó dọ́pọ̀ dé nínú ìjọ tó dẹ̀ kẹrin sí pẹ́pẹ́. Yes, another thing reminds me. Let Marcus come and tell me, and tell the world the reason why he asked for my family name, because títí wá dé ní kò sọ fún mi, ó bèrè lọ́bùlẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kì ní mi ò down, mo sideline, mo bẹ́ni pé mi ò gbọ́, ó bèrè lẹ́ẹ̀kejì, ó kàn dọ́jọ́ kan ló kàn pé pè mí, mo wà nílé, ó ní kí n set orúkọ yẹn sìn pé wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe prayer kan kíní kan, but ó sọ fún mi nǹkan tó fẹ́ fi orúkọ yìí ṣe, up till now mi mọ nǹkan tó fi orúkọ yẹn ṣe o, kọ́ bá mi bèrè lọ́wọ́ orúkọ family mi tó gbà lọ́wọ́ mi, àwọn siblings gbà orúkọ mi tó gbà orúkọ mi, kàn bèrè kí ló fi ṣe, because èmi mọ nǹkan tó fi ṣe.
My mother warned me when I was in primary 5. There are 3 things that can kill. Don't help anybody to buy a car or land and collect commission. My mother told me this far long ago. That's number 1.
Now, akẹ́ àwọn ayé bá mi bèrè lọ́wọ́ bá pé nígbà tí ìyá ẹ sọ fún ẹ pé kó má gba commission tí mo dẹ̀ sẹ́ni 67 million sí ẹ tó dẹ̀ rẹ̀ mí ti 65.5 1.5 tó kù ìbò ló wọ̀ lọ almost 2 years. Ẹ dẹ̀ lẹ́gbàá commission ẹ dẹ̀ gba anything ẹ jọ 1.5 tó kù ìbò ló wọ̀ lọ. Èmi ò tẹ̀ àmọ̀ pé 67 mo tẹ̀ ascend níbi tó kù yín dé ògo ni fọ́lọ́run lókè ọ̀run. Before kí n tó sanwó or before or after I think it's before kí n tó sanwó or so ló sọ fún mi pé mo lè fi orúkọ òun sí pé àbí pé mo dẹ̀ lè fi orúkọ Elisha Parish sí. Wọ́n á ní pé no, because even the woman tá à ń sọ yìí òun kọ́ she's complaining pé mò ń béèrè fún ìwé pé address tó wà lórí ìwé pé address church ló wà ń bẹ̀ Elisha Parish.
Can you imagine? I've never heard
address Elisha Parish ni woman claim pé ó wà ń bẹ̀. Why? He said I should go to London to marry his own daughter. He said a máa ṣe ní gbòǹkẹ́lẹ́ ní pariwo síta tí n bá fẹ́ fi pariwo ṣó mo yẹ àwọn tó máa wá síbẹ̀. I'm quoting the way he said it o. Ó mọ iye àwọn governors tó máa wá síbẹ̀, ó mọ iye àwọn senators tó máa wá síbẹ̀, ó mọ iye àwọn reps tó máa wá síbẹ̀. Ariwo ti máa pọ̀ jù ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ti jíṣẹ́ pé kí n má fi ṣaláriwo. So a máa lọ sí London, a máa kọ̀ ṣe yẹ́ ní fi pariwo ìwọ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀kọ́ lọ sí registry. That was how he lured me into applying for UK visa. But to the glory of God, Ọlọ́run ò jẹ́ kí wọ́n grant visa yẹn. Reason tí o fi sọ pé UK, wọ́n mọ̀ pé tó bá sọ pé UK àṣírí bóun ṣe try àti force mi kí n force kó n fẹ́ mọ àṣírí ẹ̀ máa tú in said US. I never applied for US visa before. That was why I said this man is just full of lies. Nǹkan tó wá tẹ̀ àdùn mi jù ni pé o tún jókòó sínú church o kẹ̀yìn sí pẹpẹ o tún parọ́.
But these 2 people are myopic. They are senseless, they are idiots, they are derailed, excommunicated, barbaric, and stupid. And they don't know how to deal with somebody that carry the anointing. I'm not a fake prophet. I'm not a fake pastor.
That is him. That is Marcus defining himself to the public. Everything he said, it was him defining himself to the public. It's nothing but what he has mentioned, even more than that. Now, you served someone for 11 years. He benefited nothing from you. And he met someone within 1 year and benefited a lot from that person. And you started getting upset. If this were you, what would you say? But that's not the case. The case on ground is you duping me of 67 million naira. Please return my money and stop attacking me spiritually. Because Ọlọ́run bá gbogbo tó bá ti gbé Ọlọ́run bá mi sọ di ìlọ́po méjì àgbé lórí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ á pín lórí wọn o àdàbí tó bá sọ Ọlọ́run. sọ fún mi pé I'm not the one that bought that land. Pé a lot of people bought that land. Then why is their name not on that list to show on the video? That was why I said he shot himself on the leg.
He shot himself on the leg unknowingly. I want to ask a question.
Yes.
I want to ask a question. Okay, I think the question is near. He said the prophet said your lawyer lied that the land is government acquisition and that he spent up to 24 million to do his own documents at Alausa. That is number one. He said that your lawyer lied that the land is government acquisition and he showed the layout during the interview that showed that he got 3 acres and you got 4 acres. Is that the true position?
To answer the first question, like I said earlier, I will still refer to what I said earlier. This man have come out to say nothing but lies. Ẹ bá mi bèèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, èló ní ilẹ̀ tó fi 24 million naira ṣe tó fi 24 million naira ṣe pépà ẹ̀. Wọ́n fún nílẹ̀, wọ́n fún nílẹ̀ ṣe 3 acres àbí 4 acres. Sherry, the first money I sent to him was 60 million naira.
Was
the
it
first
direct
payment he made to that woman, as he claimed, Marcus àti Akintonde, Marcus àti Omolara, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé wọ́n lọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé Omolara lọ́ndà owó fún Tibetan ni ó ṣe jọ lójú mi, because now owó tí mo kọ́kọ́ send sí 30 later ó padà pè mí, ó fi olúgbòhùn bá mi sọ̀rọ̀. I'm emphasizing on that olúgbòhùn, because when he took that money from me, mi ò mọ̀. Later mo ṣe wá realize pé what have I done? How would I take even all my trading, everything, even my capital, I have to withdraw everything and send it to this man. I'm not stupid. What are the lawyer? And there was no receipt of payment. If I had not sent that money through bank account, which I was able to see all those things through my bank statement, this man could deny of me not giving him money or not sending any money to him. Now, the first payment he claimed he sent to that woman was 36 million naira.
Yeah.
Anybody who can do a math to tell me when you deduct 36 from 60, what do you have? You have 24.
24, yeah.
That was the 24 this evil man was saying he used to process his own land though.
Oh, you mean that 24 he was talking about must have been your money? Because he was saying you for Timi
Not must. Because he told me that the balance payment he gave to that woman was a check. He said he gave that woman 24 million check.
Timi, this is 24 million to mid oil. Nígbà tí mo ṣe document eléyìí tó fẹ́ mi. Then nígbà tó do, this is lawyer fee. This is another 4 million from to mid oil company. Timi nìyẹn tí mo sọ. Then eléyìí kẹ̀rẹ́ Omolara balance on this is 30. This is 300. This is 300. But don't ṣe dọ́kúmẹ̀ntì wọn yẹn nìyẹn o. Tèmi nìyẹn, tèmi làwọn eléyìí. So mi ò fowó tèmi lẹ́yìn san tèmi o.
Owó yẹn wọ́n pín ni. Wọ́n pín owó yẹn láwọn méjèèjì. But yẹn ò kàn mí. They should just bring my money out and return my money back to me. 24 to claim pé òun fi ṣe olówó fún nílẹ̀ 4 hectares. Irú document wo ló ń process tó fi 24 million naira. It was the money that he paid as a balance to that 60 million naira. The first thing he paid, he told me that he sent 36 million naira. 36 minus 60, you have 24. The 24 balance, that was the check he gave to that woman. That he now claimed that it was the payment that he paid to that woman as his own paper processing. Níbi tó dọ́pọ̀ dé nínú ìjọ tó dẹ̀ kẹyìn sí pẹ́pẹ́. Then nígbà tó ní kí n máa gba lọ́ọ̀yà, kò sọ fún mi pé mo ṣì máa sanwó lẹ́gà, kò sọ fún mi pé mo ṣì máa sanwó surveyor. Kẹ́rin máa dé báyẹn play game yẹn o. Lọ́ọ̀yà òun sọ fún mi pé kí n jẹ́ ká lọ́ọ̀yà woman yẹn. When I'm not stupid, how can I buy something from you and use your own lawyer? Payment of 6, you now come back and tell me I have to pay for legal fee and survey. Then why? What is the essence of me not having my own lawyer? But then I was still thinking the land is still genuine. So I voluntarily paid that money. But till today, I never discuss anything with any lawyer. I never sit down with any lawyer to discuss anything. I'll never, not even a surveyor. I was not allocated any land. They know any land anywhere. The land does not exist anywhere. If you talk about me, they have another plan. Their plan is to go and eliminate themselves inside that bush. That was the reason why the woman got upset that me going to that land and not coming down from the car. She was emphasizing on that statement. Oh Lord, she was always emphasizing on that because they have another plan. But because they were not able to achieve that now, they can easily deny that now. But they should ask the woman, why is he getting so upset that me not coming down from the car? Why on the way back from that land? Why did she now call Tibetan? Tibetan now got upset with me on the phone saying, what prompted that statement out of a man that called himself a prophet? Lórí pé mo lọ wo ilẹ̀ tí mo sanwó lé lórí, ilẹ̀ tí mo ní tí ò bá mi sanwó fún o. So mi ní ẹ̀tọ́ àti lọ máa wo nǹkan tí mo ní, àwọn tí bá kọ́kọ́ gba permission lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ pé rẹ̀ ní wòlíì Ọlọ́run. Ó dẹ̀ pé rẹ̀ ní wòlíì Ọlọ́run.
Okay. In fact,
so 24 tó sọ pé òun san yẹn fún ilẹ̀ tó ń press yẹn, it is the balance tó sọ pé òun sọ fún woman yẹn. Then wọ́n padà pè mí wípé máa sọ survey àti kíní gba iná mo á send 4 million then 3 million making 7. The total is 67 million naira. Èmi fúnra mi mọ̀ pé 67 ni mo send o. Kẹ́ lè mọ bí tí iṣẹ́ ẹ̀ dé. Bàbá olúgbòhùn tó sọ pé òun ṣe tó ń gbóhùn prophet. Mi ò mọ̀ pé 67 ni mo send until tí statement review pé 67 ni mo send. Now, only ìyá òun sọ fún nígbà tó wà primary 5 àbí 5 years old pé tó ń bá báyọ̀ rálẹ̀ àbí tó ń bá báyọ̀ rálẹ̀ pé kó má gba commission.
My mother warned me when I was in primary 5. There are 3 things that can kill. Don't help anybody to buy a car or land and collect commission. My mother told me this far long ago. That's number 1.
Now, akẹ́ àwọn ayé bá mi bèèrè lọ́wọ́ bá pé nígbà tí ìyá ẹ sọ fún ẹ pé kó má gba commission tí mo dẹ̀ send 67 million sí ẹ tó dẹ̀ remit 65.5 1.5 tó kù ìbò ló wọ̀ lọ almost 2 years. Ẹ dẹ̀ lẹ́gbàá commission ẹ dẹ̀ gba anything ẹ jọ 1.5 tó kù ìbò ló wọ̀ lọ. Èmi ò tẹ́ àmọ̀ pé 67 mo tẹ̀ á send níbi tó kù yín dé ògo ni fọ́lọ́run lókè ọ̀run. Now wọ́n á realize pé 67 ni ó tún wá bá mi nínú inbox mi nínú WhatsApp mi before kó tó block mi before kí Omolara àti Tibetan tó block mi ó tún sọ fún mi pé 60 million ló máa dá padà. Èmi tí mi gba lọ́yà magic lawyer àbí afẹ́fẹ́ lọ́yà tí yẹn ò rí wọ́n fẹ́ gbowó lọ́wọ́ mi lọ́yà tí mi ò rí tí ò sẹ́ni tí mi ò rálẹ̀ and they still want ó ṣe yọ̀dọ̀ sí insist pé 60 million ló máa dá padà fún mi. I have it on record mo screenshot ẹ̀.
So what happened to the remaining 7 million?
Because ó ṣiṣẹ́ débi pé kí n lose phone ó ṣiṣẹ́ débi pé wọ́n try to hack WhatsApp mi. I lost all my conversation, but to the glory of God, I was taking all screenshots of every conversation. I kept them on my iCloud. I even lost my phone. But to the glory of God, ẹni tó mú phone yẹn, I was still able to track that phone to that location. Ìgbà tí mo dẹ̀ ẹni tó mú phone mi ò bá jà, even gan mo tún fún lówó ni. Torí mo mọ̀ pé kì í ṣe ẹ̀bi ẹ̀, àwọn kan ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn nínú òkùnkùn. Gbàtà tó ti pé mo ti ní information gbà tí àwọn record voice ẹ̀ tó ń jáde after ti video jáde pé nípa record mo record wọn ìgbà yẹn gbogbo yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ o wọ́n fẹ́ kí n lose phone so that mi ò ní àwọn rúurú ẹ̀wọ̀n evidence mo ṣe ní ẹ̀mí sí nílé lò because I have a lot of evidence against him. Now ó ní pé wọ́n ń ta òun ṣé wọ́n ń ta ẹni tó ń parọ́ ni. We are saying the truth. You are saying we are selling you. Who is selling you out? Do you even have a name? Wọ́n ní orúkọ rere ó sọ̀rọ̀ ju fàdákà lọ. Ṣèbẹ́ ní tó bá ní orúkọ rere ni wọ́n borúkọ ẹ̀ jẹ́. Do you have a good name? Yes, I happen to be your victim. Pẹ̀lú ẹ̀tọ́ tó ń tàn. But to the glory of God, I'm out of them. àwọn tó kàn ń lọ ìjọ ẹ̀ àwọn tó ń interview ẹ̀ nísìnyí àwọn tó kó máa tó ń interview sínú kan àná wọn ló kàn ṣe mí kọ́lọ̀ tẹ̀lé àmàdúrà àwọn ní kọ́lọ̀ tẹ̀lé àmàdúrà
Let me
because wọ́n
take
ní
you
pé ẹ
back.
ṣíwájú ní tẹ̀yìn wò sáré ibi tí ẹ ṣíwájú ti jì sí kòtò ẹṣin tó ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn kò yẹ kó tún lè jì sí kòtò ń bẹ̀.
Ami. Let me take you back. I want to ask you this question. The prophet said before taking money from you for the land, that he sent one Baba Faleti and the on-air personality, Chief Abi Fagboro, to go and check the land. Is it true? And did he ever tell you in the course of the transaction that he sent those two people? That is one Baba Faleti and Chief Abi Fagboro that used to present on the radio.
He showed me the paperwork. This paper one.
Okay. Those one you are watching.
Bring it. This paper one was what he first brought. So when he now brought it, I saw the land and everything. Then I now sent Faleti. He's a retired bank manager. I sent the other man in AIT, Abi Fagboro. So I sent them to go and inspect the land. They go there, they saw the whole thing. You can go and interview them. The land was fine. So he said, okay.
That is one. Then two, the prophet also said that it was year 2022 book launch. You and Ms. Akintonde met and fell in love. In brackets.
So the woman now gave me the receipt, and we did everything. Then the very day Timilehin was to come from on the after the launching, Timilehin now asked me if I can help him to talk to the woman that he's interested in the land. I knew they will still fall back to where they met.
You can hear the facts now.
They will still fall back to where they both met. If you meet your wife in a cinema and your wife is doing fine, the man can come back tomorrow and reimburse the cinema. And if you met your wife who are very precarious and bad or not too good, you can still be thinking otherwise. Life is open and closed. So then later.
Was that your first time appearing at this book launch? And let me make it 3 in 1 question. Is it Prophet Tibetan that advertised the land to you or Ms. Akintonde? Because he said he never marketed any land to you, that you are the one that came, that you are interested.
Launching. Timilehin now asked me if I can help him to talk to the woman that is interested in the land. I never brought anything about land.
You mean you are not the one who
No.
You are not the one who asked him that there's a land.
No. He said
He came to you.
the land this woman advertised. He just there. So he said, I said, okay, don't worry, I can talk to the woman, but I can't bring the hand down or the price down, but I will talk to the woman.
Number 1, he said he sent Baba Faleti and Chief Abi Fagboro to go and look at the land. Did he ever told you that he did that? That is 1. Number 2.
To answer the first question.
Yes.
To answer the first question, Tibetan in nowhere, Marcus Korodele stands nowhere to have such conversation with me. Níwájú Ọlọ́run àti ènìyàn, tí gbogbo wa jíyìn fún níkẹyìn, àtàwọn tá lò 100 years, àtàwọn tá lò 200 years, àti ẹni tó lò 10 years, láyé tí gbogbo wa jíyìn fún níkẹyìn. Níwájú Ọlọ́run àti ènìyàn, Marcus could discuss anything like that with me. Èyí tí n bá ti bèrè lóye mi wípé òun ò tí rẹ̀ mí tòwó yẹn fún woman yẹn o, èyí pé òun kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ lọ wo ilẹ̀ yẹn kó mọ̀ ibi tó wà kóun tó rẹ̀ mí tòwó. Along that week, ó sọ fún mi pé òun ti send owó. Ǹjẹ́ ẹ ti lọ check mi ò tẹ̀ ráyè bèrè gan because oògùn ẹ̀ sì ṣiṣẹ́ nígbà yẹn. Ìgbà tó wá nípò ti sọ balance tán ni mo ṣe wá ń bè tọ́nà pọ́n ti ṣe deed of assignment. They deliberately did it with that tí ìgbà tí mo wò ìwé yẹn. Ìkan tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ was 18 plot. 18 plot. Mo wá sọ fún pé 30 plot tí mo sọ náà ní pé wọ́n ṣe máa ṣe ìwé eléyìí tó kù pé this one is for 18 plot. Wípé wọ́n máa ṣe ìwé 12 plot tó kù. That was what Tibetan told me. Then along the way, ó sọ mo á bèrè pé báwo ni ká ti lọ wo ilẹ̀ ó ní pé òun dúró kí rọ́pò àbúrò òun kó fóun láwọn boys sójà àti máa nǹkan máa ń dó sí gate tó máa ń yìnbọn báyìí ọlọ́pàá ipò òun dúró fún àwọn méjì kan fún òun ní boys.
Bella, Honorable Bella.
Bella ipò òun fẹ́ kí Bella àti àbúrò nǹkan fún òun ní boys tó máa escort òun lọ bẹ̀ nǹkan tó ń sọ nìyẹn for good 1 year. Now òun sọ pé Abe Papọ̀ kan lọ wulẹ̀ kankan mi mọ nǹkan tó ti dì mú mi mọ nǹkan tó ti discuss pẹ̀lú Abe Papọ̀ lẹ́yìn ìgbà tọ́rọ̀ ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ o but níwájú alátẹnìyàn Tibetan ẹ̀ bá sọ nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ fún mi ipò òun sọ pé kéèyàn kan lọ wulẹ̀ nǹkan tó sọ fún mi ni pé òun dúró de rọ́pò àti Bella láti fún òun ní boys tó máa escort òun lọ wulẹ̀ for 1 year. Then about the woman, that book launch is not the first one. He made me the chairman of the occasion twice. That is for the second time. The second time he meet Omolara Akintonde. Could they introduce Omolara Akintonde to me? Èmi àti Omolara Akintonde I don't discuss anything. Mo kò rí ó kò sọ̀rọ̀ ni ó sọ pé òun fẹ́ ta lẹ̀ òun lè tó pọ̀ ó fẹ́ ta lẹ̀ kékeré kan. That was all. Ìgbà tẹ́mi show interest tí mo sanwó tán tí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ fún ìwé tí wọ́n ní kò tí ìwé tí jáde tí mo wá fúnra mi wá láti Abuja tí mo wá sí Èkó tí mo wá fúnra mi gba ìwé tí mo kọ lọ sí ọ́fíìsì ẹ̀ ní Oduduwa Crescent ní Ìkẹjà. That was only first time tẹ́mi pẹ̀lú Omolara Akintonde discuss anything. That was when she told me pé there was a mistake on the document that the land is going to be is going to be 12 plot of land and not 30 hectares. You break something from 30 to 12. Now saying the land is actually 5 million naira, but it's not 2 million naira. And then the woman is even saying the land is let me explain it step by step. We pay the land is going to be 12 plots. And I said, Mama, 12 plots. I paid for 30 plots of land. But you did 12. And the secretary no make me money. You send me a breakdown of payment. After when Tibetan send you 36, remaining 24. But after Tibetan pay you claim Tibetan paid you the whole amount. Oh, but I send the breakdown. See me more. Now, one claim we pay like 12 money, but you yourself you told me on the phone on several occasions that this land is you are giving to me block A and B, and each block contains 15 plots. How come now we now arrive at 12 plots? He was even thinking because Tibetan àti pé ó ti sọ fún ti parí iṣẹ́ so kò lè bá jiyàn, but unfortunately for her mo bá jiyàn, which got her upset. She was now asking where am I from. I said I'm from Ekiti. Now I said I should try to be diplomat when I'm having a conversation with Naira. To hell with your elder dagba akoko kagara tí ó fẹ́ kékeré ó ga. Ǹjẹ́ dàgídí nìyẹn? Then mo wá kúrò ńbẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ pé Tibetan jẹ́ kó yé mi pé ṣé òun rán mi kí n lọ máa bá woman yẹn discuss anything. Ipe nǹkan tó sọ fún mi kékeré mi lọ kówé síbẹ̀. I'm the one buying this land. Ó rán mi iṣẹ́ pé kí lọ bá ikú nǹkan fún yẹn mi mo ní nǹkan tí mo lọ kó fún. So I have to know what is going on. Omolara wá sọ fún mi pé tí n bá pẹ́ ra lẹ̀ pé ilẹ̀ sì kú o. Ipe bọ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ti máa ra yẹn pé Tibetan ní mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀. Ipe ọmọ aláàrin mi pẹ̀lú òun. Ibẹ̀ mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fura sí yẹn tiẹ̀. Mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fura sí Omolara yẹn ti èèyàn tẹ̀mọ́ géèmì yẹn play. Ìyẹn ti fall láti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ó ti fall sọ́wọ́ bí mo ti mọ̀ pé gbajú ẹ̀ ní woman yìí. Mo ti mọ̀ pé fraudulent mo gbogbo woman yìí wà fraudulent. Mo ti mọ̀ ẹ́ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀. But Tibetan ni mo ṣe ń ṣọ́ lọ́wọ́ lẹ́sẹ̀. Tibetan ni mo ń ṣọ́ díẹ̀ títí mo fi get here. Then the third question you asked me is can you please remind me the third question?
The third question is that who advertised the book? Is it Tibetan that advertised the book at the 2020 launch, or Akintonde advertised the land? Who among the two of them? Because Tibetan said he was not the one that advertised, that it was Akintonde that advertised the land, and you now were interested. Who advertised that land among the two of them?
They both did. Both of them did. The first person was Akintonde, then Tibetan Gbalenwe.
Okay, Akintonde was the first.
Yes.
Then Tibetan now, because in the video I saw, Tibetan was holding the book, was holding everything, was talking about
yes, it was the Omolara first did, then followed by Tibetan. They both advertised it there.
Because he was saying he didn't advertise that you are the one. It was Omolara that did. You now came to meet him that you wanted it.
Mo ní pé ó ti sọ pẹ́ni pé in the form of pẹ́ni pé òun fi hàn ní message. Ìgbé ilẹ̀ kan máa bọ́ sí ẹ lọ́wọ́, ilẹ̀ yẹn máa tóbi, ó máa bọ́ sí ẹ lọ́wọ́, ilẹ̀ yẹn máa tóbi, ó máa bọ́ sí ẹ lọ́wọ́. Ó ti ń sọ bí message when they were actually planning that the whole issue.
So you mean that he didn't tell you at any time that he sent one Baba Faleti and Baba Chief Abi Fagboro to
At
go and look at the
all,
land?
at all, at
So
all.
why is he now saying
Before
it now
Madam
that
God.
he said it?
At all. I told you, I said he's a man full of lies and he's so full of he found joy in deceiving people.
The prophet also said, he said that the money was paid thrice. I want to ask, is it you that paid the money to him thrice, or is it he, Prophet Tibetan, that paid the money to Akintonde thrice?
Let me tell you the bitter truth, my son. You say you want to make me your father? Don't pay the money directly to Akintonde. Pay the money through my account. I will send Wale to go on the table and bring the printout. So the money went through UBA to the account. So then later, when we finish those one, then they go into that they go into dialogue. Then I remitted the first batch.
Sir, please, sir. The money, is it paid in batch or pay at the same time?
The money was paid twice.
Twice.
Yeah, even it's 3 times.
3 times.
Then the first one was remitted. Then the second one was remitted. Let me tell them to tell Wale to go and bring the. You will see how it was remitted.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
How many times did you pay the money to him?
I don't know how many times he paid to Akintonde. All I know, I send him the money.
Once.
But the first payment was 60, then followed by the 4 and 3.
Okay, good. Good. I want to ask this question. Then Roy said that it was after you paid him that you began to ask for the intervention of your lawyer. Is that true?
The boy said, you need a lawyer to come into this matter. I said, but the woman in question said his lawyer is going to take charge. The one he brought to me, my own receipt I signed for, I paid for the lawyer fee. So it's only one lawyer can handle the 2 transactions. So automatically I pay for my own. I pay lawyer fee. I pay for the Lagos State. I paid everything. So when it's time, if you want to bring your lawyer, that will be when you are selling your plots. When you are selling to people. But this one said he has his own certified lawyer. Let us try and use his lawyer. And that's all. And they gave him.
You not say more than that. No.
That is he brought the idea, and then I explained that the one is given to me, the one I bought, the one I paid. I've talked to the lawyer. The lawyer has even called me before he wrote my name on his receipt. So that's all.
Before payment, that was when I told him I want to involve my lawyer, which he refused.
He refused.
Then he said, I can even. I said, only follow come missing now.
And I was going there. I was going there because he said that he never said you should put that he want to put your name, that you are the one that even telling him to sign for you, and he said he's not going to sign for you.
Even to me, he said I can sign for him. I said no, I can't sign for you. Sign your documents. He said okay, daddy. That's all. Then once he said that, before I said, even though if you travel, I can keep the paper. Maybe you want to sell your land tomorrow, this and that, because when you get to abroad, I want you to go and study more on construction and civil engineering in Texas. That's the advice I gave to him. And then
never advise him to put your name there.
No. How can you put my name?
He was saying you said you should write your name.
I cannot write. How can I write my name? Is on his document.
Because you are not the owner.
He may likely wanted to have what happened. Will I lie? The land is not lost. The woman is not dead. Then why am I lying?
That he never said that he want to put his name on your document. Can you clarify that?
Before Kinto Sonwo, or before or after, I think it's before Kinto Sonwo or so. Ló sọ fún mi pé mo lè fi orúkọ òun sí. Pé àbí mo dẹ̀ lè fi orúkọ Elisha Parish sí. wọ́n á ní pé no because even the woman tá à ń sọ yìí òun kọ́ she is complaining pé mò ń béèrè fún ìwé pé address tó wà lórí ìwé pé address church ló wà ń bẹ̀ Elisha Parish.
Can you imagine? I've never heard
address
this before.
Elisha Parish ni woman claim pé ó wà ń bẹ̀. The first option he gave to me was, you can even put my name. Let me say it the way he said it. Ó lè forúkọ mi sí àbí kó forúkọ church sí ṣòro pé mo fẹ́ gbá ẹni ṣòro pé mo fẹ́ mi ò fẹ́ wọ́n fún mi nílé ní Banana Island mo ní mi ò fẹ́ wọ́n gbéjú wagon fún mi ní US mo ní mi ò fẹ́ kí ni ìdí torí mi ò ní ìdí ẹ̀. That was how he said it that day. But I refused. I put my name on it. And they deliberately made that typographical letter on my name. Because the document they even brought to me, it has some column dash, which needs to be filled. When it comes to Lausa, you want me to sign something? Hey, Tim Lausa can authenticate, get sign it, and they can sign it. Because the document they gave to me is not authentic. You know, ṣe mọ̀ pé nígbà tí wọ́n gbé document yẹn fún mi bí mo sign yẹn ló yẹ kí ti gba copy tèmi káwọn náà mú copy ti wọn. But wọ́n deliberately make typographical error then wọ́n fi àwọn dash ibi tó yẹ kó ní column authentication tó pé tó máa lè authenticate lẹ̀ yẹn ní ọ̀dọ̀ ní ọ́fíìsì ní Aláùsá. Wọ́n ò jẹ́ kó sí pé so that wọ́n lè padà ní document yẹn padà lọ́wọ́ mi because wọ́n fẹ́ kí n lọ lẹ́yìn láti lo check authenticity of that land. So wọ́n fi dash fún ẹ wọ́n ní pé wọ́n ṣe máa mú lọ sí Aláùsá wọ́n ṣe lọ ṣe bọ́n náà kóòdù kan máa fi síbẹ̀ ní Aláùsá tí wọ́n ti fi sí because that land because the land does not exist anywhere kò dẹ̀ sí document tó ń ṣe yẹn fake document ni just láti fi look real kó lè look real to me. That was why they did all those things.
He said he didn't involve himself in the wrong spelling of your name on the receipt because he didn't take commission from neither you or Mr. Akintonde.
Then later the boy now came. He said Timilehin, not Timilehin. The woman wrote Y-I-N. The lawyer wrote Y-I-N. And then there's a discrepancy on the Edka or Eka. So they went to go and correct that one within themselves. I don't think that concerns me again. That never concerns me. All those one never concerns me. Because why? I didn't collect commission from Timilehin. I didn't collect commission from Akintonde. So I don't have any business with the land. I'm not the land seller. I'm not the land buyer. I'm not the land grabber. So from there.
And that's why he didn't involve. He said, go and settle it. And he now
let him come back and tell let him come out again and tell the world. I sent him 67 million naira and he claimed he remitted 65.5 million naira to Omolara Akintonde. Then where is the 1.5 million naira that is remaining? Maybe you tell me statement no tó àṣírí ibẹ̀ yẹn. Kẹ́ mọ̀ bí tí iṣẹ́ ogun tó ṣe tó ibi tó lọ tó.
Discovered another 2.9 million recently somewhere.
Ìyẹn mi tẹ̀tí mọ̀ bí tí mi tẹ̀tí mọ̀ nǹkan tí yẹn wà fún mo ṣe ń try àti digest pé kí ni yẹn wà fún. Because statement mo rí pé mo send owó yẹn mo rí pé mo send 3 million yẹn complete mo send 4 million complete. So mo wá ń try àti ronú báwo ni 3.9 2.9 jẹ́ mo mi ti rántí. So mi ò tí fẹ́ until tí bá ti find out nǹkan tí yẹn wà fún because orúkọ ẹ̀ ni mo send orúkọ yẹn sí orúkọ ẹ̀ ni. Inú UBA account ẹ̀ ni mo send yes.
That's different from 67 million.
Yes.
I want to ask you this question. If you notice, the prophet appeared to be silent on the allegation that he wanted you to marry his daughter. He said he only tried relocating you to Texas to study construction engineering, construction and civil engineering, and tell you to rent out your Abuja home. Is this not a good plan? Because I don't know, maybe he wants you to get Uruka for yourself or something. I don't know.
Before I said, even though if you travel, I can keep the paper. Maybe you want to sell your land tomorrow, this and that, because when you get to abroad, I want you to go and study more on construction and civil engineering in Texas. That's the advice I give to you. And then
That's very that is a very interesting question. Because I've never applied for any US visa before. So I don't know where Marcus sees that I applied for a Texas visa and and it was denied. Number one, I said, bóyá oògùn ló fi bóyá lọ sí school tó fi oògùn ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ni o lè sọ, but obviously he's not educated. Bóyá why educated kò ní ṣe pẹ̀lú pé bóyá because you can even English tó ń sọ gan bóyá oògùn ló fi sọ, because from all the conversation I have with you, when I stop picking your calls, stop at my calls, all your words on my WhatsApp, all are just wrong. No, they do not comply at all. You cannot. He found it difficult to compose a simple and correct sentence. I had them. I screenshot everything. He found it difficult to compose a very simple and correct sentence. And this is a man that claimed that he was the best student in Stella Maris College. Do you understand? So I do not. You cannot apply for Texas visa. You can only apply for US visa. It is just as if someone is coming to Nigeria and someone is going to Lagos and I said they want to apply for Lagos visa. You need to apply for Nigeria visa for you to go to Lagos. You do not apply for Texas. And I've never applied for any US visa before. I only applied for UK visa. And it was the one that lured me into applying for UK visa. Why? He said I should go to London to marry his own daughter. He said, Amasheni Bonkele ni pariwo síta. Tí n bá fẹ́ fi pariwo ṣó mo yẹ àwọn tó máa wá síbẹ̀. I'm quoting the way he said it to. Ó mọ yẹ àwọn governors tó máa wá síbẹ̀. Ó mọ yẹ àwọn senators tó máa wá síbẹ̀. Ó mọ yẹ àwọn reps tó máa wá síbẹ̀. Ariwo ti máa pọ̀ jù. Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ti jíṣẹ́ pé kí n má fi ṣaláriwo. So a máa lọ sí London. A máa kọ̀ ṣe yẹ́ ní fi pariwo. Ìwọ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀kọ́ lọ sí registry. That was how he lured me into applying for UK visa. But to the glory of God, Ọlọ́run ò jẹ́ kí wọ́n grant visa yẹn. Reason tí o fi sọ pé UK, wọ́n mọ̀ pé tó bá sọ pé UK àṣírí bóun ṣe try àti force mi kí n force kó n fẹ́ mọ yẹn àṣírí ẹ̀ máa tú in I said US. I never applied for US visa before. That was why I said this man is just full of lies. Nǹkan tó wá tẹ̀ àdùn mi jù ni pé o tún jókòó sínú church o kẹ̀yìn sí pẹpẹ o tún parọ́. Irọ́ pọ̀ jù, irọ́ la bí lórúkọ ẹ̀. Now, nígbà tí wọ́n deny visa, o rí pé Ọlọ́run máa ń gbèjà ọmọ yìí. Okay. Jẹ́ kí n tún gba another corner. Ó ní kí n invite ọmọ ẹ̀. Ìwọ ló tún disturb me kí n invite ọmọ ẹ̀. Not like I willingly did it o. But ó rí pé mo kàn try àti múnú ẹ̀ pé èmi náà try àti múnú ẹ̀ because nǹkan tó ń lò sí ṣiṣẹ́ ń gbà yẹn. I must confess. Nǹkan tó ń lò sí ṣiṣẹ́ ń gbà yẹn. So ó wá ní kí n invite ọmọ yẹn wá sí Nigeria. I paid in and through and fro visa from Dublin. Ọmọ yẹn wá sí Nigeria. A lọ sí Èkó. Ẹni tó pẹ̀lẹ́ ní wọn ò ní ó fòrò kà sí wa lọ́wọ́ láwọn méjèèjì. Only that ring is for protection. Ó fòrò kà sáwọ́ sọ́wọ́ mi fún sí ọwọ́ ẹ̀mọ́ náà. Only is for protection. Kíníkan gbá kan àtàwọ̀ kan. Mo gbà lójú ọmọ ẹ̀ náà. Gbàtẹ́mi kúrò ní compound wọn. Mo yọ̀rọ̀ ká. Mo sápò. To the glory of God. Ìròkà tó fún ọmọ títí ẹ̀ nígbà tó ọmọ tẹ̀ máa padà sí Dublin. Ọmọ yẹn gbàgbé ìròkà yẹn sílé. Sí Nàìjíríà. Ọmọ yẹn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní disturb mi. Kí n bá mú ìròkà yẹn kí n bá send it through DHL through kíníkan mo ní okay. But ó yá. Ẹ̀mí yẹ kó sọ fún mi pé o rí ìròkà yẹn. Sọ fún pé o rí ìròkà yẹn. Sọ fún pé wàá fún lélẹ̀ tí bàbá yẹn fún ẹ. Mo wá pè. Wọ́n ní pé wọ́n ní mi ò rí ring tó lọ gbàgbé pé but I will DHL the one your dad gave to me so that you can have that one. This is for protection. Ọmọ ní pé kí n má worry. Kó wọ́n sọ fún bàbá òun. Mo pe bàbá yẹn náà mo sọ fún pé mi ìròkà yẹn mi ò rí mọ́ pé but máa send lélẹ̀ tó fún mi pé máa send ẹ̀ sọmọ ẹ̀. Ó ní kí n má worry olópọ̀. Ó ní mo bá ṣe mí. Ó ní kí n má worry pé mo bá ṣe mí. That was how I escaped that one. Because he was trying to join me and our daughter together spiritually. Nǹkan tó ṣe ni pé tí n bá fẹ́ ọmọ I would not be able to get married to another person. But Ọlọ́run tún láṣìírí.
Did he
because he did all these things deliberately just for him to just escape me not asking that money new. Ṣé mo pé tí bá tó mo fẹ́ mo bá yín sìn ṣé mo pé àti kó lè bèrè owó àti kí lè máa bèrè owó á di pé màmá kọ́ràn lẹ́nu àti dì í ń lọ náà. He was not referring me to everybody around me pé me o I'm his in-law ọkọ ọmọ ẹ nìyẹn o ọkọ ọmọ ẹ nìyẹn o.
Did he meet your mom, or did he meet any of your brothers or any of your family?
Yeah, when he came to Abuja, my mom was in Abuja then, so he met with my mom. He even snapped with my mom, which he was using for another thing now. He never knew that everything he did in darkness has been made known to the light, has been brought to light. He doesn't understand all those things. To him now, it felt like everything he did, nobody knows about it. One of the main reasons why this case cannot be taken to court, because if Nigeria decide to establish a spiritual court today, I will take it there. To only real talk.
So he also knows your brothers, your sister, some of your siblings.
Yes, another thing reminds me. Let Marcus come and tell me, and tell the world the reason why he asked for my family name. Because títí wá dé ní kò sọ fún mi, ó bèrè lọ́bìnrin lẹ́ẹ̀kì ní mi ò dáhùn, mo sideline, mo bẹ́ni pé mi ò gbọ́, ó bèrè lẹ́ẹ̀kejì, ó kàn dọ́jọ́ kan ló kọ̀ pé dé pè mí, mo wà nílé, ó ní kí n sẹ́tọ̀ orúkọ yẹn sìn pé wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe prayer kan kíní kan, but ó sọ fún mi nǹkan tó fẹ́ fi orúkọ yìí ṣe, up till now mi mọ nǹkan tó fi orúkọ yẹn ṣe o, kọ́ bá mi bèrè lọ́wọ́ orúkọ family mi tó gbà lọ́wọ́ mi, àwọn siblings gbà torúkọ mi tó gbà torúkọ mi, kọ́ bèrè kí ló fi ṣe, because èmi mọ nǹkan tó fi ṣe. Since he likes to take credit, so let him come and tell the world what he used those names for.
Oh, no, I can't understand. He asked you to give the name of who and who, all your family.
My siblings, yes, my families. He was trying to do it so that nobody will question everybody.
Maybe that's why you refuse to eat the turkey that she brought from Kentucky.
I have food stock in my fridge. I have chicken. I have everything stock in my fridge. She was not coming from Dublin. She now said she fried turkey, brought turkey to Nigeria from Dublin. She now expects me to eat it. When I'm not stupid, when I'm not dumb. Gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tọkùnrin pa yìí, nígbà tí mo wo fídíò yẹn, ó kàn ń dàbẹ́ ni pé kí n rí ni kí n ṣe rí irọ́ yẹn ti pọ̀ jù. Èmi pẹ̀lú Akintonde ò ever pàdé nílé ẹ̀ àbí èmi ò ever ṣe meeting kankan pẹ̀lú Akintonde lẹ́yìn ọjọ́ tí mo lọ submit document fún. Another thing I will remind you before I answer this question. Nígbà tí mo ń béèrè owó mi, the same Marcus, ó ní òun ló ń sọ fún Akintonde, Omolara Akintonde, pé kó kúrò ní ọ́fíìsì ẹ̀. Mo ní why? Ó ní pé ẹni landlord ilé yẹn ó increase rent sí 2.5 million naira. How could you say someone who have a property worth 400 billion could not afford to pay 2.5 million naira rent fee annually? Why tó fi ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀? Ó ní kó kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀, bó tó mọ̀ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo lè trace yẹ̀ sí. Because mi ò mọ̀lé, mi ò mọ̀ address yẹ̀.
But he was telling you to go to Banana Island and be shouting at the gate.
Ọmọ pé mi mọ̀lé náà, ọmọ nǹkan tó ń sọ, ọmọ pé mi ò mọ̀lé náà. Ọmọ pé mi mọ̀lé náà. So olórí kókó mi tí mo mọ̀ tí mo lè trace ẹ̀ sí. Check it. So ó mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe.
This is interesting.
Now, to answer the question you asked me, èmi pẹ̀lú Omolara Akintonde àbí Omolara Olúdìdẹ ló ń jẹ́. Èmi pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ bá pàdé nílé ẹ̀rí àbí pé a lọ sùn lé ẹ̀. Òun fún ara ẹ̀ ló pè mí, Abuja ni mo wà. Tó pè mí pé kí n wá sí Èkó, kí n wá ṣe prayer kan. Tó bá ti ń pè mí, ẹ máa gbọ́ tó bá ti ń pè mí gbọ́ kí n máa sọ ọ̀kan tó wà fún mi o. He won't tell me the reason why he called me o. He will just call me to come and do prayer. But because ogun ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń gbà yẹn, so I was obeying. But I was bí mo ṣe ń obey yẹn náà, everything ni mo notice o. I think God still allow me to notice every movement. I was doing what he was asking me, but still, mo notice everything. Mo record them. Ó pè mí ó ní kí wá ṣe prayer, mo débẹ̀. How could you say èmi wá sí Èkó, mo ní kò síbi tí máa sùn, mo wá pè é. Ìwọ tó bó máa sọ fún mi pé tí n bá ti ní kí n pé tí n bá sọ pé mi kì í lè sùn lé ẹ pé because mo ń try àti show pé ilé ọwọ́ tìbí tí mo ti lè sùn. Màá ní dáàdì náà kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀, mo fẹ́ lọ sùn ọ̀dọ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ mi ni, mi ò dẹ̀ kí n sùn ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi tí n bá sẹ́kù. I don't sleep in my friend's house, I sleep in an hotel. Mo ti wá sẹ́kù kí n tó mọ yàrá yà ẹ̀ rí. Kò bá sọ pé mo ní pé kò síbi tí máa sùn. How does that make any sense? How does it even sound to you? Ṣé kò sóò tẹ́ mọ gbogbo Èkó ni? Someone who could afford to give you 67 million naira. Ọba ní pé ọ̀nà pé kò síbi tó máa sùn. How does that make sense to you? Oh, lọ́pa àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó pa àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ funfun tó pé ó yẹ kó máa gbá etí èèyàn sí. Ipe bàbá irọ́ yín ti pọ̀ jù. Say the truth and the truth shall set you free. Say the truth and the truth will set you free.
You know, he said he didn't want to grant the interview to Black Magic TV because he's never guilty of allegation. Is that true? I was telling the presenter of Black Magic, or is it Black Afrika Magic TV, that
I didn't want to grant this interview because I'm not guilty. That I'm not guilty. I don't have anything to tell anybody. Even that I am not here for the word. No, that's one thing. The discrepancy I have between me and you. You want people to see you are working. No, I don't want anybody to see me I'm working. It's me within me that I know I am working. I don't want anybody pass mark. I don't want anybody, hey, you are doing fine. I'm not running 100 meters on the track. To what anybody want to say, let them say it. But God will judge us.
Ṣebí ìránṣẹ́ ṣebí ìyẹn ti ń jà lọ́kùnrin ìyẹn ti fight fún ìbò lọ́rùn. Tí ò bá máa ràn kó máa sọ gbogbo tó ṣe ìyẹn máa ṣe bí nǹkan tó sọ pé kó sọ ni. Àná ló kàn ń ṣe mí. Ṣé òun fúnra rẹ̀ tó mi jẹ́ Mr. Benjamin nù? Because mo mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó ń ṣe ń sìn kò tí ì yé ni o. Àmọ́ understand pé nǹkan tó ń ṣe ò tí ì yé. But tó bá gbọ́ ó máa kà sí ìbínú. But tó bá di ọ̀la á yé. Ó ń ṣe ọmọ lókù bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ó sì máa yé. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe yẹn kò ṣe lásán. Ṣé ó kàn fún àyẹ̀kọ́ kó dúró síwájú kíláàsì kó wo ra ẹ̀? Kí bó ṣe wà ṣó láìkì láìpẹ́ rẹ̀? Kí òun fúnra rẹ̀ kó dúró síwájú kíláàsì kó wo ara ẹ̀ pé ṣé òun láìkì láìpẹ́ tó òun live yìí. You now turn yourself a servant under someone. You say you're once into the movie industry. You had movie. Ṣé life tó yẹ kó máa live nìyẹn? Àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ṣé life tó ń live nìyẹn? Someone now turn you to a servant, now using you up and down. Gbogbo yín àdúrà tí máa gbà fún yín ni pé Ọlọ́run á tú gbogbo yín sílẹ̀. Ọlọ́run tó tú èmi náà lẹ̀ á tú yín náà sílẹ̀ o. But ṣe ìkọ̀tọ̀kọ̀ tó kọ̀ mí pẹ̀lú Marcus o. Òun bá ń kà sí pé mò ń tú àṣírí òun. Tó o bá ṣàbúrú sí mi níkọ̀kọ̀, tó o bá ṣàbúrú sí mi spiritually, kò sí nǹkan tó kọ̀ mí. What I was asking you from the onset was you should return my money. Return my money. That was what I was asking you. Return my money. Return my money. Return my money. Until you start going spiritually, you are trying to eliminate your kids, not me, because you had no intention to return the money. Or to answer one interview, ó pè rẹ̀ léwòlé Ọlọ́run. Ó ní pé òun wá ikú kiri. Èmi ò wá ikú kiri. Èmi ti rí ní ọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run ọba tó ṣẹ̀dá ọ̀run. Marcus ló wá ikú kiri fún.
Ìṣẹ́ wọn wá ikú tó máa pa wọ́n kiri.
So automatically they have their own hidden agenda. It's not about this land alone.
No.
Wọ́n ti rí ikú tó fẹ́ pa wọ́n náà wá kiri.
Marcus náà ń wá ikú tó máa pa àwọn ọmọ òun kiri nítorí àwa èmi kì yóò kú ikú kan bí kò ṣe yíyè.
Àmín.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Mr. Gbénga náà ní ikú kan bí kò ṣe yíyè.
Àmín Jésù.
Torí kí ni Ọlọ́run ọba ni èmi bá dúró. Mo ti rí ọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Marcus ló ń wá ikú kiri fún Tọ́pẹ́. Marcus ló ń wá ikú kiri fún Elijah. Marcus ló ń wá ikú kiri fún Fẹ́mi. Marcus ló ń wá ikú kiri fún Táíwò. Marcus ló ń wá ikú kiri fún Kẹ́hìndé. Marcus ló ń wá ikú kiri fún Bọ́sẹ̀dé ìyàwó ẹ̀. Marcus ló ń wá ikú kiri fún gbogbo ọmọ tó tara Bọ́sẹ̀dé jáde. Á dẹ̀ rí fún wọn lágbára Ọlọ́run. nítorí pé ọgbà owó lọ́wọ́ mi owó mi ni mo ní kó dá padà instead tó yẹ o ní pé òun wá ikú kiri ìwọ ló ń wá kú kiri èmi ò wá kú kiri ìwọ ló ń wá kú kiri because ẹ̀tọ́ mi tó gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ ni mò ń béèrè owó tó gbà lọ́wọ́ mi ni mò ń béèrè mi ò ní kó bùn mí lówó owó mi tó gbà ó ní mò ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ ó wá ní pé òun wá kú kiri ìwọ ló ń wá kú kiri ikú tó dé wá kiri wà dẹ́ẹ̀dẹ́ fáwọn ọmọ ẹ lágbára Ọlọ́run gbogbo ẹgbẹ́sẹ̀ tó bá wù kó gbé gbogbo tó bá wù kó gbé gbogbo àwọn tó bá wù kó fẹjọ́ sùn ní Abẹ́òkúta ní Ìjẹ̀bú tó bá fẹjọ́ sùn àwọn aláwo ẹ àwọn aláàfáà ẹ gbogbo tó bá fẹjọ́ sùn àdàbí tó bá yẹ pé wọ́n lágbára ju Ọlọ́run lọ nìkan àdàbí tó bá yẹ pé àwọn fúnra wọn lọ́dọ̀ ewé àti egbò àdàbí tó bá yẹ pé àwọn fúnra wọn ló ní àmọ̀ tó ń fi mọ́ra wọn àdàbí tó bá yẹ pé wọ́n lè sọ òfurufú kó dilẹ̀ táyé ń tẹ̀ tó wọ́n lè sọ ilẹ̀ di òfurufú táyé máa wò lókè tó bá yẹ pé wọn kì í mu omi tó bá yẹ pé wọn kì í jẹ ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó wọn kì í jẹ epo tó bá yẹ pé wọn kì í ní èémí sínú wọn kì í ní èémí síta náà fi lè rí ṣe àmọ́ tí Ọlọ́run bá ti ń jẹ́ Ọlọ́run táyé ń jẹ́ ayé tí kò sálágbára ayé kan tó lè di ọjọ́ mú kọjọ́ máa yọ tí kò sálágbára ayé tó lè sọ òfurufú di ilẹ̀ pẹ̀pẹ̀ tí kò sálágbára tó lè sọ ilẹ̀ pẹ̀pẹ̀ di òfurufú gbogbo ọwọ́ tẹ bá gbé lágbára ọba ṣẹ̀dá yá ṣẹ̀dá ọ̀run lágbára ló bá má jẹ̀mú tó ṣe ìpìlẹ̀ lágbára má jẹ̀mú ìpè àti ìyàn tó ṣe ìpìlẹ̀ celestial lágbára má jẹ̀mú tó ṣe ìpìlẹ̀ má jẹ̀mú Ọlọ́run alààyè tó ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú SBJ Ọ̀ṣọ́fà tó fi gbé ìjọ mímọ́ kalẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run má jẹ̀mú àti ìpè àti ìyàn tó ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú bàbá wa Apostle Ayọ̀délé Rótìmí Babalọ́lá lágbára Ọlọ́run ìpè àti ìyàn tó ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú Mósè Orímọládé ọmọ Tinúwọ̀n Àlàṣe lágbára ìpè àti ìyàn Ọlọ́run Gabriel Adéòtí Oyèlámì bàbá aláṣẹ pé gbogbo iṣẹ́ ibi tẹ́ bá ṣe bóògùn ti ń jẹ́ tí Ọlọ́run agbára sì ń jẹ́ tirẹ̀ ọba tó pọ̀ nípa àti agbára á yí lórí yín á yí lórí àwọn ọmọ ẹ tọmọtọmọ tẹbí tará ẹ àfi tí ò bá sọ́lọ̀ nìkan.
I even learned that the wife, before we landed, the wife said that whatever you hear, it's here about my family. You can don't bother to ask me. Make sure you add your own story and start sharing it. You will explain tire. Even if you have evidence, I tell you, we ain't got no time for rubbish. We move. She put that one after our video. He said that she did so in the pain. Why explain? She interviewed tire say. What's the meaning of that? That's from the wife.
The whole family are the same thing. Wọn bára wọn sọ tọrọ gbogbo family wọn the same thing àtọkọ àtẹyà àtàwọn ọmọ náà the same thing gbogbo wọn. ọmọ ara ẹ even ọmọ Tibetan fúnra rẹ̀ ti expose bàbá ẹ̀ nígbà kan nínú interview ó ní pé bàbá òun ó ní always make sure everything work in his favour ó ní even if his father is not the rightful is not the right person ó ní he knows the way he will do that thing to just make sure that thing goes in our favour ọmọ rẹ̀ ló fọ ọmọ rẹ̀ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ọmọ rẹ̀ ló fẹ́ náà rẹ̀ sọ that tells us how evil his father is because it is not possible you can't be perfect ìyàwó ẹ̀ tó ń sọ pé kìíní kan torí pé mo ti tó àṣírí pé mo ti sọ nígbà tó pè mí tó ń blast mi lórí fóònù tí mi ò sọ anything lórí fóònù òun ló dùn nǹkan tó dùn gbogbo wọn nǹkan kan níwọ̀n ó tún sọ pé even only with my evidence ó ní kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn mẹ́rin gbogbo wọn believe pé àtọkọ àtàyà wọn believe pé kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ pé kò sẹ́ni tó lè bí wọn pé ọkọ òun ti campaign fún Tinubu dẹ̀ ti wọlé ó ní Tinubu ti great office fún ní Aso fún ọlọ́run máa pàṣẹ fún Tinubu kó great office fún ní Aso Rock sódà àwọn alẹ́ màá sùn bẹ́ẹ̀ so that pé any atrocity tó ń bá ti commit pé nothing will happen nobody can stop him nǹkan tó ń sọ nìyẹn.
I want to ask you this now. The prophet equally said that he said they took no civil commission from your money and that myself and the lawyer might be helping you in your campaign against him so that we can get commission. So I want to ask you that. How did you see this statement then?
So once the lawyer now went there, the lawyer was unable to do anything because when they had the gratitude of 65 million, Asabe had about 65 million, the other one had about 65 million because they were running for commission. Ẹni tó wá gbé gba àkáǹtì ẹ̀ nǹkan tí òun kọ́bọ̀ mẹ́. Ẹni tó ń gbé 6.5 million gba àkáǹtì ẹ̀ tí òun sísì. Àtẹni tó gbọ́ tó fẹ́ torí ẹ̀ kú. Ó ní ẹni tó rí nǹkan he tó fẹ́ kú torí ẹ̀. Ọwọ́ ẹni tó ti sọnù ńkọ́.
Because from all indication I saying it as if I'm the one that went to look for you.
Yeah, yes, I'm about to say.
How did you meet me?
I'm about to say that. Sherry, he was trying to divert the audience attention to another direction.
Okay. Maybe.
That was what he was trying to do. Before even him himself, he sent me your number. He sent Mr. Gbenga's number to me on 2 different occasions, lying to me, teaching me how to lie. He said I should call Mr. Gbenga. That was when he had issue with Mr. Gbenga, when Mr. Gbenga stopped uploading his video. He said,
last year.
Yes,
When
he sent me your number on 2 different occasions. He said, call Gbenga Asabe. Sọ fún wípé àwọn èèyàn ń béèrè fídíò. Sọ pé kó upload fídíò náà, àwọn èèyàn tí ń béèrè fídíò pé ìwọ kan fúnra ẹ̀ gan kó tí ń pé mo ti ń béèrè fún fídíò pé mi tẹ̀lé fídíò pé kẹ́ upload fídíò, but I didn't call you. He did that twice, teaching me how to lie. Now he was trying to derail the audience, thinking that you are doing this to spoil his name or to do any bad thing to his name. Because òun fúnra ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé òótọ́ là ń sọ. But ṣé mọ̀ pé àwọn tí ò mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀, ọmọ máa ròyìn pé torí pé because you are with him before, it will look as if you are trying to bring him down now. But ó ti gbàgbé wípé bí rọ́bà lọ lógún ọdún, ọjọ́ kan ṣoṣo báyìí ni òótọ́ máa bá. Check it. Mr. Gbenga Funalare was not even ready. You yourself, you are not ready to go into this with me. Asabe was forced. How did I force him? After I was asking my name, I went to Asabe, I went to Sahara, I went to the cable. But all of a sudden, it's as if they hijacked this whole thing. Then the story, they were posting their own story doing this. Then I gave them a story about what happens to me. They did not publish it. And the story was kind of changed. So I noticed that this is not the way. I think they've already hijacked this way. So, and Mr. Wo, Baba Wo too, actually picked the video. He did the analysis very well. Even though he was trying to insult me then, but that's not my concern. But all of a sudden, Mrs. Omolara Akintonde went to meet Wo. He changed the whole story. But after the whole story, after the truth now came out, now I've not seen Mr. Wo, I've not seen Baba Wo coming out to do analysis again, because they want to get the 2 on to do more. So I had to went back to Asabe. I said, see, as this case stands now, you've got no other way but to come and tell the world that, because you are the one that actually sold this man to me. I met this man through your channel. When you knew that this man is actually an evil man, why do you sell him to the world? Why do you sell this man to the world when you knew this man is an evil man? Why do you sell this man to the world? That was when Mr. Gbenga was forced. That was when Mr. Gbenga was forced to comply. He was never ready to do it. And every means I was trying to use in exposing, in saying all these things outside, these people were not ready. These people were not ready, because it's gone so deep that people were even scared. Whenever I tell them that this man, when they do the investigation, everybody were running. But me was lower in lower let me wa. Bíbélì sọ wípé ohun ìjà mi kò ń ṣe nípa ti ara bí kò ṣe nípa ti ẹ̀mí. Ọlọ́run bá mi dá májẹ̀mú. Ọlọ́run sọ wípé òun máa sọ àdúrà àwọn ọ̀tá mi di ẹ̀ṣẹ̀. Ọlọ́run á mú jíkọ́jọ́ wọn kúrú. Ọlọ́run á mú kẹ́lòmíràn rọ́pò iṣẹ́ wọn. Ọlọ́run á sọ ọmọ wọn di aláìní bàbá. Ọlọ́run á sọ aya wọn di opó. Wọ́n kọ̀ láti ṣe eré. So kí ire kó jìnnà sí wọn. Ó tún sọ fún mi pé òun àwọn kí áńgẹ́lì Olúwa kó máa lépa àwọn ọ̀tá mi. Òun náà mú kí ọ̀nà wọn kó ṣókùnkùn. Áńgẹ́lì Olúwa sì máa lépa wọn. Nítorí pé ní àìnídìí ni wọ́n dè àwọn sílẹ̀ fún mi. Ọlọ́run ní pé ó máa rí fún àwọn ọ̀tá mi bí èrò búburú inú wọn. Èyí ni èrè àwọn ọ̀tá mi látọwọ́ Olúwa wá. Nítorí náà èmi kì yóò bẹ̀rù ibi kan. Ẹni tí èmi níbẹ̀rù fún ni Ọlọ́run, bá tó ṣẹ̀dá ayé tó ṣẹ̀dá ọ̀run. Ọba tó lè pa tó sì lè jí, kò sì fi ẹ̀mí mi lé ọwọ́ wòlíì òkùnkùn lọ́wọ́. Nítorí náà èmi ò sì bá lórúkọ jẹ́ o. Ohun tó ṣe sí mi ni mo sọ. Ohun tó ṣe sí mi ni mo sọ. Mi ò fi kún àfẹ́lẹ́ tí n bá tètè rántí. nítorí ohun tó ṣe sí mi tí mo tẹ̀sán kò tẹ̀ tó 10% ẹ máa ní kí n máa sọ jìnlẹ̀jìnlẹ̀ kì í ṣe ẹni táyé bá rí gbogbo tó yẹ kó máa fi òkúta lé ni. I'm not sorry to say.
In fact, I want to thank you for clarifying that purpose of me not wanting to get into the story, but I thank you for that. But after that September, October pressure that you should call me, was there any other time he called you about me again?
Yeah. Even before this whole land saga thing started, it was what I exposed himself to me.
How?
When there was a revelation about him obtaining one power from one Baba Lawo from Ode, really, all of a sudden this man started calling me every now and then. Because mo gbọ́n sì tó ń sọ pé àwọn wòlíì tó máa ń báyàn talẹ̀ tí wọ́n ní kówó ilẹ̀ fún yàn tí yàn ní rówó tí ò ní rílẹ̀ tí ò dẹ̀ ní ríwèé. I was now wondering within myself, like, why is this man calling me asking this kind of question? What is going on? He called me like 2 or 3 different occasions. I had him on record. Mo recorded. I had him on record. Wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí bí mi pé ṣé mi ò sọ anything fún Asabe o pé because tóun bá fẹ́ jà òun máa láì kóun wo environment dáadáa kóun tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìjà pé because tóun bá ti ń jà pé òun kì í máa ń kẹ́ o pé òun kì í máa ń ṣe kinní kan o. He was trying to scare me, trying to threaten me. That was when I now even stand up asking, pé, where is my money? Where is my land? And now I don't even want land again. Please give me my money. Because for him to start calling me, asking sort of question, that means your ways are not pure. Because if you know that the land was genuine and the money I sent you was actually paid truly, why were you worried about you being exposed that it might be conducted or you think it is? As I was talking about the land that you claim to have bought for me.
What you mean is that when I released that video of Baba Release in April,
yes, that was when he started calling me. Yes, asking if I discuss anything with you.
Oh,
yes, if I discuss anything with you.
I think you started talking to me
at all. No, we've not started talking then at all.
Can you imagine?
This is not about me trying to paint. This is not about me trying to say trying to cover up for Mr. Gbenga Asabe. I've never discussed anything with Mr. Gbenga then. No. I've not. It was even the one that even prompted me into that.
I think you later told him, is it May or June you told him that you have spoken to me that he now got angry?
Yes. After I told him that I later called you and discussed that with you, he was so upset. He said I was reporting him to his enemy. I never knew in Tibetan was your. I never knew Mr. Gbenga was your enemy. I only knew that he was the one that was promoting you to the public then. I never see him as your enemy. And the reason why I even told him, I said, because it was his video. I said that land was actually advertised on his channel then. So it's what I was trying to do then was for me trying to catch up with Asabe, saying that Asabe was actually promoting a bad person, an evil person to the world. That was what I was trying to do to Asabe until Asabe now explain some side of things of his own side of story. Then I had to say, oh, if that is the case, so you have to come together with me and to prove yourself innocent of this whole situation. That was how he was able to. He had no choice but to work together with me.
But I want to appreciate you for this revelation, because I didn't even know he called you after we reviewed about the relief. Because we were just doing our own investigation. We had like 4 sources that were to talk to. I think Udiri just one of the smallest, but we thank God. We thank God for this. I want to thank you. In this video, he said Asabe is half mental and even added ikú tó fẹ́ pa wọ́n wá kiri.
Wọ́n ti rí ikú tó fẹ́ pa wọ́n náà wá kiri. Asabe is half mental.
Later said Asabe is the horse he rode into the palace, and that once the horse wanted to go out of his own, it lost popularity.
What really happened is that Asabe was a horse that I ride to the palace. Asabe was the horse. That me ride to the palace.
Okay.
But one day in the palace, when I was in the palace, Asabe now lose himself. He lose himself from the rope and ran into the market. And it was badly beating. They beat him, they did everything because he didn't know how to walk in the public. He was putting his leg inside the oil, inside the okra, inside everything, and the people were pissed off. So when he came back to when he found his way back home, then Marcus now asked the horse, why did you, where did you get wounded? What happened to you? He said, I went to the market. I went there to go and try my popularity.
That is by the one side. You know, then he now finally said something. He said, your humble self and myself are myopic, senseless, idiot, derailed, excommunicated, barbaric, and stupid. That we don't know how to deal with someone carrying anointing.
But these two people are myopic, they are senseless, they are idiots, they are derailed, excommunicated, barbaric, and stupid. And they don't know how to deal with somebody that carry the anointing. I'm not a fake prophet. I'm not a fake pastor.
That is him. That is Marcus defining himself to the public. Everything he said, it was him defining itself to the public. It's nothing but what he has mentioned, even more than that. Because if Mr. Benjamin is someone who is still with his senses, if he's still able to reason as a human being, if someone who call himself a prophet said someone who actually promoted him to the world, nobody know who the hell is Marcus Tibetan. Someone who promoted you for good 11 years. You now said that person was a horse you rode to the palace. It means you used him for a good 11 years. If Mr. Benjamin was someone who is reasonable and still able to think as a human being, if he's not under any spell, if it's not being controlled by any form of power, he should be able to tell that bàbá yìí sọ wípé ẹni tó polongo ẹ̀ fún ayé fún dídé ọdún mọ́kànlá ó ń lóun ní ẹṣin tó ń gùn lọ sí ààfin. That means pé ó ti ẹni yẹn ti jámọ́ lọ́wọ́ bá ń sìn, ìwọ ní ẹṣin tó tún gùn lọ́wọ́ ń sìn, tó bá tún gùn wọ́n náà, tó bá tún gùn wọ́n, tó bá tún sun, tí bẹ́ẹ̀ tó náà máa ṣe tójú ẹ̀ já, tí wọ́n náà rí pé ẹni fẹ́ pa ẹni tó sá, a ti sọ pé wọ́n ní ẹṣin kejì tó ń tún gùn, because this person benefited nothing from you. Olóhùn gbàdúrà, àdúrà tó gbà àdúrà burúkú ló ń gbà fún ẹni sá fún ẹ̀mí ara ẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ wá ní pé òun ní ẹṣin tó gùn. Even ó tún tú àṣírí ara ẹ̀ náà, ẹni tó bá lè think, ẹni tó bá lè ronú, ó yẹ kó rò ọ̀rẹ́ dára pé bàbá yẹn sọ pé ẹni ní ẹṣin tó ń gùn. Kí náà lọ sí fún? Ṣèbí iṣẹ́ náà ló fún? Tí wọ́n fẹ́ travel. Tí o bá ti ní ìwúlò ẹ̀, a tún lọ gbé, a tún gùn. Nígbà tó ti sì mọ́tò, tó bá fẹ́ travel, a tún lọ gbé, a tún gùn. Àbí kí ló tún kọ́ náà lọ fún yẹn? Òun tó àṣírí fún wa pé ṣe ló lo Mr. Gbenga fún odidi 11 years tí ó dẹ̀ rí nǹkan kan record nípa tó wà lọ́dọ̀ àfihàn nǹkan tó tún fún ẹ. Ó dẹ̀ pàdé èèyàn kan within 1 year, ẹni yẹn dẹ̀ fún ní mọ́tò, ó dẹ̀ bínú. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fi rọra wò náà. You serve someone for 11 years. He benefited nothing from you. And he met someone within 1 year and benefited a lot from that person. And you started getting upset. If this were you, what would you say? But that's not the case. The case on ground is you duping me of 67 million naira. Please return my money and stop attacking me spiritually. Because Ọlọ́run bá gbogbo tó bá ti gbé Ọlọ́run bá mi sọ di ìlọ́po méjì á gbé lórí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀, á pín lórí wọn o. Àdàbí tí ò bá sọ Ọlọ́run.
He said we do not know how to deal with somebody that's carrying anointing, so that we are myopic, we are senseless, idiot, derailed, excommunicated, barbaric, and stupid.
I said that was Tibetan defining himself to the public. It's nothing. It's actually defining. This is not about trying to be funny. It's him defining himself to the public, trying to tell the world who is he. Who is he? Because it's an opposite of what he say in the public. A total opposite of what he says to the public.
Now, what advice are you going to give him? I mean, because now he's coming out with videos.
I do not have any advice for him. Ẹ ṣe mọ̀ pé wọ́n ní Bíbélì sọ pé ọmọ ìgbé òní ṣaláìṣègbé. Ajá tó bá wọn sọnù kò ní gbọ́ fèrè ọdẹ. Ṣé mọ̀? And then gbogbo iṣẹ́ ibi tó ń ṣe tó bá wù kó jáwọ́, tó bá wù kó máa ṣe lọ. Àmọ́ ọjọ́ kan ń bọ̀, ohun gbogbo tí ènìyàn ṣe níkọ̀kọ̀, Ọlọ́run á mú wá sí gbangba. Ègbé ni fún ẹni tó lè pa ènìyàn tí ò lè jí ènìyàn.
Ègbé ni fún ẹni tó lè pa ènìyàn tí kò lè jí. Ẹni tó lè pa ara tí kò lè pa ẹ̀mí.
Tí kò lè pa ẹ̀mí, tó sì rò pé òun lè lágbára. Aṣiwèrè wí nínú ọkàn ara rẹ̀ pé kò sí Ọlọ́run. Àwọn onígbàgbọ́ pé kò sẹ́ni tó lè bí wọn lọ́wọ́, tó lè yẹ̀ wọ́n lọ́wọ́ wò. Àmọ́ ọba dẹ́dà ṣẹ̀dá, ọba tó láyé tó lọ́run, wọ́n wo gbogbo nǹkan táyé ṣe. Tó bá jẹ́ rere ló mọ̀ ọ́ ṣe, tẹra mọ́. Bó ti jẹ́ búburú ló mọ̀ ọ́ ṣe, tẹra mọ́. Bọ̀tún rántí ìrìnàjò Fáráò. Bíbélì ní pé Ọlọ́run sí ọkàn àyà Fáráò le. Kí nìdí? Nítorí pé Ọlọ́run fẹ́ kó àwọn ọmọ Ísírẹ́lì jáde ní Íjíbítì. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ fẹ́ kí Fáráò ṣègbé. Nítorí náà, Ọlọ́run sí àyà ọkàn Fáráò le láti lè mú kí àsọtẹ́lẹ̀ rere kó wá sí ìmúṣẹ. Ẹni bá mọ rere ṣe kó máa ṣe lọ. Ẹni bá sì máa burú ṣe kó máa ṣe lọ. Méjèèjì ló lẹ́san, kò sílẹ̀ tí ò ní ẹ̀san ń bẹ. Àmọ́ tó bá lè ronúpìwàdà, Ọlọ́run ò fẹ́ kú ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀ o, bí kò ṣe kó ronúpìwàdà. Kò sì sẹ́ni kan tó lè sọ pé òun mọ̀ pé òun ti mọ̀ pé iṣẹ́ tóun ṣiṣẹ́ yìí, ipò òun ti rí ìjọba ọ̀run. A máa gbàdúrà, torí mo máa ń wo fídíò bàbá Adébáyọ̀ ní every Sunday. Báyìí tó bá ti fẹ́ parí àdúrà, bàbá yìí máa ń gbàdúrà kan ní pé ní orúkọ Jésù àádọ́rùn oore ọ̀fẹ́ láti mú wa dọ́rùn, Ọlọ́run fún wa lórí ọ̀fẹ́ rẹ̀ láti lè jogún ìjọba ọ̀run. Àdúrà tó ń gbà nìyẹn. Ibi tá a ti mọ wòlíì Ọlọ́run nìyẹn. Oore ọ̀fẹ́ la fi lè débẹ̀. Ẹnìkan tó ní pé òun righteous, pé òun saint, kó sọ fún ayé nǹkan tó fi ń bò bàbá Adébáyọ̀. Ẹ̀rí kó sọ fún ayé nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ìsàlẹ̀, tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú, tí ayé ò mọ̀, tó fi ń bò bàbá Adébáyọ̀ kó sọ síta. Ṣé mọ̀ pé ẹ̀gbọ́n àwọn àgbàlagbà Yorùbá wọ́n ní ẹni tí ayé bá lé tí ò bá bá, kí ni wọ́n máa ń pè? Wọ́n á pè ní àjẹ́. Ẹni tí ayé bá lé tí ayé ò bá bá, wọ́n lé àjẹ́ ni. Kí ni ìdí? Torí pé wọ́n fi pé agbára tí wọ́n ní yẹn, ó yẹ agbára wọn lè kọ́ńkà agbára ẹni yẹn. Ṣé get? Báwo tiẹ̀ ni wòlíì kan ṣe máa bú wòlíì mi? Kí ló kàn ẹ́? Ọlọ́run ni o kò jẹ́ ó ṣèdájọ́. Kí ló dé tó ń bú wòlíì Ọlọ́run mi?
It says only few pé wòlíì mẹ́ta ní ẹ̀kọ́ àlàáfíà ṣé sì èsì jíṣẹ́ ni.
If we should have 3 prophets in Nigeria, then he should be a farmer. Him himself should be a farmer. Àbí kó máa bóyá kó padà sí iṣẹ́ múlù ẹ̀ tó lóun ti ṣe rí. Ọlọ́run ti ṣe múlù ẹ̀, bóyá kó padà sí iṣẹ́ múlù ẹ̀ tó ṣe. Ọlọ́run ti lọ tari, bóyá kó ló máa lọ ta fáwọn aládùúgbò tó pọ̀ ti ṣe rí. So if we should have 3 prophets in the whole Africa, then he is nothing closer to being a prophet of God, though. Prophet of God, I'm saying. Prophet of God, I'm saying. I'm not saying prophet of the gods. That's all.
On the very last note, it appears that all the video he did, Nigerians are waking up to reality. A lot of people are saying he should pay Timilehin's money. He should talk to Chief Mrs. Asabe Afrika to return the money peacefully, because she has said that she's a multi-billion naira investor in dollars and that she has a lot. In fact, in a Tribune newspaper report of June 25 this year, she said the business she started in 1984 has turned to a multi-billion dollar business. And people are asking, why can't she just return the 65 million?
I've been asking my money now for almost a year now. As someone who claimed to have a business worth $400 billion, 400 billion naira, still find it difficult to return my money.
How do you feel with the way Nigerians are saying that they should return your money? How do you feel with the comment section? Even
I just,
on our
I
own
just, I just
channel,
want to, I
policy.
just want to, I just want to make the truth known to the world, and let the world tell him to return my money. Because all I'm saying is nothing but the truth. I've not even said out 10% of what this man has done, spiritually and physically. But I hope he return my money before it gets too much, before it gets out of hand for him.
Anyway, we're going to thank you. If there's any other developments, we'll always reach out to you in Abuja. And if you are by chance in Lagos, we always have
I might be leaving Abuja anytime soon. I just came to do some things at home. In the next 1 or 2 days, I'll be leaving Abuja. I might be heading to Akure or Lagos.
Okay, when you're in Lagos, because it appears that Benjamin and Black Magic Africa TV or Black Magic TV have promised that they will be unleashing us. So if there's any development, we'll reach out to you by God's grace, even if we have to meet you physically anywhere you are, either in Lagos East or Lagos South or Lagos West. Or Lagos
Everything, whatever they had to say, I don't care. All I said is they should return my money. I send money to Marcus.
Yeah, we also spoke
From the
with
video, you can still see he's still trying to cover the woman, because they actually divided the money and he took the bigger part of the share. So he's still trying to protect that woman.
Yeah.
He's still trying to protect that woman. Yeah, he's still trying to protect that woman because he took the bigger share, and what goes to that woman is probably a peanut. So he's still trying to protect the woman. So whatever the document they had to bring out, that is their fucking business. All I asked for is for them to return my money.
Did you believe?
And he said that he also said that I should go and bring buyer. I should go and bring buyer to buy a land that doesn't exist.
If you don't want the land, go and meet the woman. Go and meet the woman and collect your money from him. Then it takes two. When you get to the woman can even tell you, this is your land. If you got a buyer, bring the buyer. And if you didn't get a buyer, if I'm the one that got a buyer, I will call you. That's all. That's how they do land.
You understand? He's trying to buy time for themselves, because he was hoping. That was the time he gave time to himself. July. He said he will see what will happen. He ran from Nigeria. Then he was thinking then something bad will happen, but to the glory of God, nothing bad happens to me. He came back again. He said I think he said September. Is it September? I think he said another. He gave another time. It was timing. No, he gave another 30 days. But the end of September, nothing happened. To the glory of God, I'm fine. And Mr. Benga is fine. Yes, you're doing everything you're doing. God sees everything. But so far, I'm standing on the truth. Lies never conquer truth. That is just the fact about the whole thing.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and we're going to publish this property, and by grace of God, we'll have the truth. The truth will be justified, and the truth will win falsehood. And
Amen.
want to thank you for your time. I know you are very busy, but time when I spoke with your lawyer this morning, and he said he's going to make you to talk, I was so appreciative. I want to thank your lawyer too. I want to thank everybody around you. Thank you so much, sir. God bless you. And till some other time, we'll talk again. God bless you, sir.
Thank you. I like the fact that your last prayer. I really love that. Nothing will win but the truth. The truth, nothing but the truth. If you know you're for the truth, you should be confident in yourself. Nothing will win but the truth. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. God bless you. Bye-bye, sir.
All right.